What's up, y'all? What's good? It's Pam, and I'm gonna start sharing with y'all my life journey with sickle cell. Um, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning right now, and I've been up all night, hurting, crying. That's why my eyes look like this. My hair is a mess. My makeup isn't done, but I'm okay with that because I promised myself I'm gonna keep this as raw and as honest as possible for y'all because everything is not all glitz and glamour, especially when it comes to sickle cell disease. And I'm not the only person going through this. So, what I'm not going to do is portray my journey or myself like it's something or like I'm something that I'm not. My hair is not always on fleek. My makeup is not always on fleek. And that is not while I'm doing this. Like I said, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning right now, and I've been up all night hurting. I'm supposed to be at work in about 4 hours, but I may end up having to call in. Um, I have my heating pad on right now as we speak. My back is killing me. So, I've been debating with myself and a couple of my close friends on whether I was gonna start this channel or not. And after talking to a few of my close friends with sickle cell and a couple of people emailing me and messaging me on Facebook, I've decided that I'm going to do this not just for me, but to help someone else. So I'm going to start by kind of trying to give y'all a short summed up version of what sickle cell disease is for those of you who don't know. So sickle cell disease is an inherited blood disorder in which, you know how a normal person, and I say a normal person, which is someone who doesn't have sickle cell, a normal person has red and white blood cells. And your white blood cells are kind of what help your immune system when you get sick to kind of help you get better, right? So us sicklers or sickle cell patients, we don't have as many white blood cells as normal people do. So it takes hardly nothing at all for us to get sick. Something such as a common cold a normal person could get and get rid of. Us sicklers, we get a common cold and it's intensified by 5 or 10 due to our sickle cell. Um, they tell a normal person, even throughout elementary school, you're supposed to drink what? Maybe 8 to 10 glasses of water a day. Well, us sicklers are supposed to double, even triple that in order to stay hydrated. And if we don't stay hydrated, then our red blood cells will go from being a circle, like a normal red blood cell, and they will sickle up to where they look like a little half moon or a crescent, which is where it gets the name sickle cell disease. So imagine your blood cells going from a circle and forming a whole other shape, and it's very painful. So wherever that happens, whether it's our arms or our legs or our back or our chest, we have really bad pains. And if the pain continues, then we go into what is called a sickle cell crisis. And a crisis can last anywhere from days to months. My weak spots, I guess you can say, whenever I start hurting, my weak spots are usually my back and my legs. And usually, whenever I go into a full out crisis, then my arms will start to hurt. I'm 22 years old. I just turned 22 in January. And it's not been easy at all. My mom has known since I was born. They told her that I was not going to live to see the age of 1. And I'm 22 now. As a child, I went to St. Jude and I got treated there. But because we all know St. Jude is a children's hospital, whenever I turned 18, I was basically kicked out and thrown into adult care. And God, has it been crazy. St. Jude tried to warn us, and I mean us as in the group of kids that also left around the same time I left. We all turned 18 around the same time. They said, y'all are going to have a hard time. They told us, St. Jude said, y'all are going to get accused of being drug addicts. The doctors and nurses are not going to believe y'all are hurting. And they've never spoken truer words. I get to the point, and I know I'm not the only one, where I go to the hospital, or I get to the point where I sit at home and I just hurt and I cry instead of going to the hospital because I don't feel like being talked to like I'm a drug addict, like I'm just in there for pain medicine, like I'm not living with a chronic pain disorder. It's to the point where you go to the hospital now, and it's like if your head isn't detached from your body, they don't want to do anything or give you anything. I've had incidences where I've had to discharge myself from the hospital. I've had incidences where I've had to dismiss my provider. It's a mess. Living with sickle cell is nothing easy. But if you go to my channel, you'll see my caption. I have sickle cell disease. Sickle cell disease that does not have me, and it will never have me. So that's just a little bit of an intro. Obviously, I'm new to this. I'm not true to this. But like I said, I'm doing this not just to help me, but to help other people, because sickle cell disease is nationwide. And part of the problem is not enough people, doctors included, are educated enough about what us sicklers go through on a daily basis. So this is not only to help me, but to help someone else. Please subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask me, comment, like, subscribe. See y'all on the next video.